We are in beautiful Bags, Wyoming, here on Saturday, July 5th, which is shortly after noon. And this is where, well, one, we conclude the Wyoming BDRX Red Desert, and then on the other hand, we're going to kick off the Colorado BDR. And from here, we're going to jump on the BDR connector, which connects the Wyoming BDR and the Colorado BDR, and then head down half of section 1 or so to Steamboat Lake, where we're gonna camp for the night. I'm gonna grab some gas here in Bags and then start heading out from here. Alright, leaving the gas station here in Bags. There's a lot of water standing here. I wonder if it rained again. Seems to be a little bit of a rain magnet, this little town. It's kind of nice that they include these BDR connectors, otherwise I would just probably slap through the start of the official BDR, but that way you get to see a little bit more of the area, ride some dirt. Should be interesting. It's the earliest big trip I've done, being early July, since usually snow cover stuff like that is consideration. Supposedly, as of last week, all of the major high passes on the Colorado BDR, like particularly like Ophir, Hagerman, Weston, are clear. Saw a picture of Hagerman. It's like 20-30 foot snow walls on the side. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that part. Let's just hope it stays mostly dry. Got different gear on than last time, so at least it's waterproof already, which makes it a little hotter to wear, but at least I don't have to carry a separate rain layer around. So this is actually interesting too. That road that we're about to drive on here is the border. This is Colorado to the right and Wyoming to the left. This is the actual border. That's pretty neat. Such a pretty area up here. Not many people really come out to northern Colorado. There's so much cool stuff to see, like up near Walden and Red Feather Lakes and this area right here. Doesn't have the high peaks like central and southern, but still very pretty. Oh, pronghorn and some babies. Well, I guess now I've seen more pronghorn today than in Colorado than in Wyoming. That's unusual. I was out on the BDRX Red Desert, hardly saw any. Didn't see any elk. The only horse I saw was gone for a while, so not too much wildlife out there this morning. At least that I saw. What a cool connector to the BDR. I didn't expect that. You know, every time I turn up the GoPro, there's more views. So I think I'm just gonna keep it running and then just edit. It takes a while to put these videos together. Just going through all the footage of 3 to 4 different cameras. I mean, GoPro facing me, GoPro facing what's in front of me, then the drone, and sometimes I put in like little B-roll footage, if you will, from the iPhone. And then you have to go through 4 different cameras footage, synchronize them all so they add up at the same time. So when you see these cuts from the front to the back and forth, you always have to line them up perfectly so it makes sense. And then do a little bit of color correction, blah blah blah. It takes a little while, but it looks like there's some really fun trails up in those hills. Oh, what a cool canyon. Really didn't expect that from just a small connector for the BDR. That just shows you don't skip those. Coming into that tiny little place named Slater. It's a normal road that goes through it too. It's right on the Colorado-Wyoming border that I rode up yesterday, driving from the Front Range. 2 bags. Looks like we'll be driving this highway for just a little bit too. Well, we're back in Wyoming for a little while on the way to the official starting point or ending point. Yep, we get cows wanting to cross. Alright. Where do we go here? Ladder livestock. So this is the border coming up. Did we cross it yet? I don't know. There was no sign. But yeah, okay. We are officially in Colorado, and this is the official starting point of the Colorado BDR if you're heading north or south, or the finish point. Good old cow wrestling. For those of you who've seen my Continental Divide videos, these roads definitely give me PTSD, especially when there's only like a car track width that's not muddy. Let's hope it doesn't turn into actual like mud. Right now it's fine, but there's a lot of weather in front of us. Though we will be turning south. Right now we're heading east. The weather seems to be mostly east. But not gonna worry about it for right now. The good thing is out here in Colorado, you're not nearly as remote as the stretch that I was at in Montana and Wyoming, where you had no options. You just had to keep going. There's always a ton of little side roads and alternative routes and stuff like that out here. I'm going to intersect pretty soon with right up in that area where I where I rode the Continental Divide out of Wyoming and into Colorado. There was some hairy trails that I did right on that Wyoming-Colorado border. Oh man, I highly doubt the BDR is going to take us anywhere near those. I'm sure it's just going to take us to that big gravel road there, but oof. Coming up right here is right where I came out on the CDG. Yeah, I just passed it, that road down there, of that really crazy trail. So it is just all easy roads from here to Steamboat as far as I know. Driving through this really beautiful Routt National Forest. It's gonna be full of people camping, hiking, all kinds of stuff. But incredibly beautiful through here. Man. Definitely looks pretty rutted through here and pretty muddy. Let's go on this side. Nice. Thanks. Oh, there's a big puddle. Oh, right is not an option. Left doesn't look great either, but looks better than the right side. These are the times where I'm glad I have the 90-10 tires. Oh, we're back on a normal road. That was quick. Alright, we came out on a regular road for the next couple of miles or so till we get to Steamboat Lake. Alright, it's been a really fun day. I'll do a debrief once I set up the tent and all that stuff. Probably, maybe not. See how I feel. In the middle of the road. Alright, we're at the Steamboat Lake campground. So now it's just a matter of trying to find my campsite. I think I'm 22. Quick debrief of the Colorado BDR so far. So this morning we started on the Wyoming BDR X, finished at around noon. By 1 o'clock or so I was on the Colorado BDR Connector, the one that connects the Colorado and the Wyoming BDR. It's about 30 miles. Honestly, it's a wonderful little road. I didn't expect that. It was really pretty, going through some canyons, really nice ranch lands, open prairie, mountainous terrain. Ultimately we started on the Colorado BDR, which was really mild riding for the most part. Right before Steamboat Lakes there was a little diversion off the main trail. It was still the official Colorado BDR trail,
and the rain had just come through, and it got a little muddy, but really fun. A little more challenging riding, but nothing difficult by any means. Then made it to Steamboat Lake, tried to find some groceries around here, some produce, some meats or something like that, just for camping, but no luck at like 3 different stores in the area. So came back to the campground here, Steamboat Lake, barely managed to get my tent up when a massive thunderstorm rolled in, and I just had to throw all my stuff into the tent before it was ready, and just rode it out for like 30 minutes, included hailstorm, everything. So now we're just right here at this pretty campground. My tent set up, bike, and got a little campfire going too. So tomorrow we're going to be on the way to Gypsum. So let's see how it goes.